Today I'm sharing what I think will be the best 3 Layer 2 crypto coin plays in the next bull market. With hundreds of projects to choose from, I found the highest quality projects that have massive upside potential in my perspective, as well as being the projects that I'm looking to accumulate to during this end of the bear market. Stay until the end as I'm also sharing my price predictions and the buy zones where I'm looking to accumulate each coin. Welcome back, Crypto Hero here. Today I'm going to share with you my top 3 Layer 2 coins that I'm personally invested or looking to invest in the upcoming months. We'll go into every chart's coin as well and see the buy zones where the risk-reward ratio is the highest, so in case you decide to buy, the risk of losing money would be minimal. And I'll also share my personal price prediction for every coin and my strategy regarding all these coins. By the way, this video should be your first step of your own research of every coin. I don't suggest you go straight and put your money into the coins that I'll be talking about. I'd really want you to do some research after you watch the video and understand what you're actually investing in. Before getting to the coins, let me quickly explain what Layer 2 is so you'd have an idea of why it could get a lot of hype in the bull market. Layer 2 is a term to describe projects that are built on top of Layer 1 blockchains like Ethereum that are designed to increase transaction speed, decrease transaction costs like gas fees, and help Layer 1 blockchains' ecosystem scale. So instead of developers choosing to build applications directly on Ethereum's Layer 1 blockchain-based foundation, they can build on Layer 2 solutions to decrease their transaction costs, increase transaction speed, and develop an overall faster, more efficient application for less cost. The first Layer 2 coin that is in my attention is ARB, or Arbitrum. I can't imagine not buying the coin at the moment. Personally, I'm so bullish on Arbitrum. The project itself is new, getting a lot of attention already, and the technology behind it is brilliant. At its core, Arbitrum is more than just a coin. It's a solution that aims to revolutionize the way we experience smart contracts by focusing on scalability and efficiency. Moreover, Arbitrum strives to enhance the capabilities of Ethereum's smart contract ecosystem. This pursuit of efficiency and scalability could potentially lead to faster transactions and reduced fees, offering users a more seamless experience. One of the most compelling aspects of Arbitrum is its optimistic rollup technology. This innovative approach allows the platform to process transactions off-chain while ensuring security and finality on the Ethereum mainnet. If we go on DeFi Llama and go on chains, we can see that Arbitrum is ranked number 4, Ethereum, Tron, and Binance Smart Chain being in front of it. In terms of TVL, we can see here that it's constantly growing and had just a bit of a drop after the airdrop, but then the TVL increased a lot, in comparison with other projects where their TVL just died after airdrop. On the price chart, we can see that Arbitrum managed to keep strong above the dollar mark for quite a long time, keeping in mind that the coin has recently been listed, March 2023 more exactly, which is a great sign. But as we're still in a bear market, we all know that most of the launch projects tend to reach lower prices, forming a downward trend. But of course, we won't know where the price stops, so setting some buy zones is essential. I'm starting a little DCA under $1, but I'm looking with interest to accumulate a lot more around the 75-cent zone, 50-cent zone, and 34-cent zone. Of course, only time will tell if the price can hit all these zones, so I'd recommend you start with the DCA now so you don't get left behind if eventually the price increases a lot without getting to the mentioned zones. As price prediction, I'd say 35-fold in the bull market is a safe bet, but we'll see what happens. The next coin I'm looking at, which hasn't even launched yet, is zkSync. But how are we going to talk about the potential of a coin that hasn't launched yet? Well, we're going to do a little bit of speculation here when it comes to zkSync. So we're going to judge them based more on their products and less based on the tokenomics, as we don't have the tokenomics, so we don't know the market cap as well. All that we're going to find out when the project launches, so our focus will be on the product side of things for zkSync. While the project seems to be impressive at this point, from a funding perspective, it's raised over $458 million. Basically, every big VC in the space is invested in it. We can see that the activity on the chain has been huge. We can see the TVL at $170 million, which is one of the highest growers in terms of TVL across any chain, because a lot of people right now are farming the airdrop. We know that's going to be a zkSync airdrop coming sometime, maybe Q1 next year. Because of that, there's a lot of hype and a lot of TVL entering the ecosystem. We can see a result of the amount of transactions from East Mainnet to zkSync that has also been skyrocketing with unique addresses, also steadily rising as well from a metrics perspective. Again, we all know that each cycle, the new coins tend to do better than the old coins. That's just the trend because there's less underwater holders and people tend to gravitate towards the new shiny object. For that reason, we could probably speculate and make good bags in bull. Price prediction for this is really early, but if the tokenomics are great, I'm aiming for 50-fold on this. The third Layer 2 coin I'm accumulating this bear is Optimism. New project, again, which is very important to mention, as the money tends to go into the new shiny projects rather than the ones that have already had their hype. What I'm really impressed by is the fact that their network effect that Optimism has been able to get into the short term has been really strong. You can see that the transactions per day are high in comparison with other layer 2s. Transaction fees staying pretty high, and in terms of funding, they have some strong VCS such as Paradigm, A16Z, and so on. Amount raised being around $178 million, which is great. Looking at the price chart, we can see that Optimism is strong, being in an uptrend as you can see, and we could see some increase in price in the short term. First buy zone being at $1.17, where my target is to take 10% of the sum I'm able to invest in the project, as I feel like we could get a better price if you wait some more time, only 10% because the high risk reward here isn't that high. Then we have the 64-cent support and the following one, 40 cents, where the bottom actually is. But Optimism seems strong in the moment at least. Getting back to the bottom would mean an 87% decrease in price, which is pretty far. Not sure if we'll get the chance, but my money will be ready. As price prediction, I can see this do around 25 times at least. My next layer 2 is Polygon. If there's a layer 2 token to hold and be 100% sure of a great and safe investment, it would be Polygon, also known as Matic. Right now, Matic token is the leading layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum, and as Ethereum continues to dominate the decentralized application space, it's clear that Polygon will continue to ride the same adoption wave. The thing that differentiates the project from others is that Polygon supports all type of layer 2 technologies, whether it's POS, optimistic rollup, DK rollup, app chains, privacy chains, or whatever new technology that emerges in the future. A really interesting fact is that in the last bull, when Ethereum transactions got out of hand, everyone turned to Polygon because it was the first most widely adopted layer 2 solution. They've launched partnerships with Starbucks, Meta, even Reddit. They announced its ability to bridge companies into Web3. Being the best performer in the last cycle, shooting from 2 cents all the way up to $3, Matic is here to stay and will perform great no matter what. Looking at the price chart, we can see that the coin was above the $1 and $1.50 zone for a very long time, which showed the project's strengths, and I remember some tweets back then when people were saying Matic won't hit lower prices, and they were telling people to invest right now in it and stuff. Indeed, the whole system was and is working extremely great. A lot of transactions, but always expect lower prices and don't be just in one direction, either bullish or bearish. Make your plan accordingly for both scenarios. 69 cents was an important support which Matic couldn't keep, and if we lose the 50-cent support, we can see the 32-cent zone, which was the low of this bear market. As a price prediction, I'll expect at least 10-fold from Matic, and a maximum of 25-fold as the market cap is already big and hard to move. The last layer 2 coin I'm interested in buying when it launches is StarkNet. We can see that the amount of money that they have raised isn't that high, but what surprises me, and at the same time I'm excited about, is the evaluation the project got, around $8 billion. And that's because it means it could be one of the biggest airdrops when the coin launches. That's because in most of the cases, the higher the evaluation, the higher the airdrop will be. I'm keeping an eye on the project 100%. We've seen the project's TVL went up, but still low in comparison with what zkSync has. Still, StarkNet has a lot to improve about its technology, but in terms of potential, the scalability is there, and we could see some big gains in the bull. So these were my layer 2 coin picks, and if you're interested in investing in AI coins with high potential, check this AI coins tier list.